Hi everybody, Stampa Creates here. Oh my gosh, I'm just doing some face mask, upcoming craft show. And I thought, how fun would it be? I was asked to make face masks, of course, right? So I thought, how fun would it be if I did some for like a bride and groom? Excuse me, I don't know why every time I start talking, oops, I have to cough. Okay, sorry. So, and the only reason I thought of that is because my daughter's getting married next year. And of course, you know, wedding is on the mind. So, I found this really nice design. And, let me look it up. And I'll tell you where. It was on Etsy. And it was really inexpensive. And it came with Mr. and Mrs. And it came in different sizes. So I think the next thing I might try is doing it on towels. I have these black towels that, I thought that this would be cool because let me show you what I did. Of course, here comes my dog. I'm looking for the download. Hold on a sec. Okay, so here was the Etsy shop. It's, I'll go to his or her site. I'm not sure who. Hold on a sec on my iPad. So it's Artapli, Artapli. Okay. So let me go back. And all you have to do is just go on to, you can go anywhere. I'll just show you. I purchased, this is where I purchased my fabric from. Ras. She has excellent customer service. This one, not so good. But anyhow, it was Mr. and Mrs. Great for wedding gifts, machine embroidery designs. So you can do it in 4x4, 5x7, or 6x10. So it was $2.99. And I thought, oh, how fun. Now, if you notice the, I don't know if it'll make it bigger. Let me click on it and see. Okay, there it is. Oops. That little arrow thing's in the way. So the Mr. has a little bow tie, and the Mrs. has like a little string of, I don't know, pearls, rhinestones, whatever you want it to be. So I thought that that was fun. So that's where I got the download from, because a lot of times people ask me, well, where did you get the design from? Well, duh, I don't always remember because sometimes, it's been a while ago. So let me get the ones that I've been doing. And I'm like almost done with them. And then I thought, oh, you know what? Let me share with you guys, because you guys are always asking for more videos on machine embroidery. Okay, so here is my piece of fabric, and this is cut. Oh, that'll be the next thing. I didn't write that down. I got black and white fabric. So it's cut at 9 by, and I'm just measuring it over, 9 by 6. So you could make the woman's one a little bit smaller, but I just made them all the same. So here's the stitch out on the mister. Isn't that cool? And I did it in white. And then I did the misses in this real pretty pink. And if you're wondering what this is all about, these are those toggles I told you about. Well, these are a little bit different. These have, they're little rubbery things, but they look like little discs. And the black ones I got, they're like little longer ones with little ridges in them. So when I make my masks, first thing I do is I do the embroidery. And, well, I'm going to show you how I do that. But as I was playing, I thought, oh my gosh, you know what? I totally forgot. Put those over there. Totally forgot that I bought this metallic thread and I haven't used it yet. So this is from Brother Ed. I always stumble with that. But this is the gold. So it came with a couple different ones. And on my OML embroidery group that I belong to, and by the way, if you don't follow her on YouTube, OML Embroidery. She's in Canada. She does live stitch outs, which today's Sunday, and she's doing one today at 4 o'clock. So go over to her YouTube channel and check her out. That's the whole reason I'm into this whole embroidery thing. So I thought, you know what, how fun would it be if I, of course, now they only have a few left to make, if I tried to stitch it out. And look, here is the silver metallic, because I just figured, I could do gold, but I thought I'm going to try the silver out. Now, she recommends King Star for thread. that's a little bit out of my price range. So on the live yesterday, I happened to mention to a lot of the people in the group, like, you know, well, what do I do if I don't have Kingstar? So they said, just take a cup, you know, like a regular mug. This is my favorite one, even though it's Christmas harmony. We all need a little harmony. And they said, just put your spool in there. Well, I have coffee in here. So just put your spool in there and, you know, put it behind your machine, which is what I did. And, you know, let the thread come through that. And I'll explain that to you as we're stitching this out. So, okay, it came out great. So here's the Mr. and the Mrs. And let me show you how we do this. All right, so I tried a few different ways yesterday. I tried cutaway stabilizer, I tried tearaway stabilizer, I tried wash away stabilizer, all them failures. So I thought, well, let's try sticky stabilizer, but I didn't want to go and use my large hoop. So, excuse the reach. I buy my stabilizer on a roll, and this is getting low, so it's going to be on my wish list soon. And I like to buy it this way because I can cut to the size I need. So I just cut, let me see. What is this? I'm using my 5x7 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 7 inches by whatever the width of it is. Okay, so this comes on a roll like this. Now I have my 5x7 hoop. I'm going to peel this off. So this is the sticky part. This just gets tossed away unless, you know, you want to use it for if you're doing gluing or something, because, you know, this has a shiny surface. Your glue won't stick to it. You could do that. You could repurpose it. So I'm basically going to be stitching down in this bottom right hand corner. So I found that if I just take my hoop, I could get 2 hoopings out of this because I just take it off and flip it around. All right, let me lay this on the desk because it's wanting to curl. Okay, so I just stuck it, see, to the back of the hoop, sticky side up. Okay, and then I just took my piece of fabric and I'm just going to lay it in my hoop. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to press it down. Make sure you don't have any wrinkles. And then we're ready to go. Now, very important. See how this flaps? Be sure not to let it go back behind here, because how do I know what can happen is it did. It actually scrunched up and it stitched on the back. You want it flat because we're only going to be stitching on here. Okay, let me put this over on my machine. And close your eyes because I'm going to be moving you. I am going to move my tripod over here. Excuse me for that. All right, let's see how we look. Oh, there we go. Trying a different angle this time. So I have my thread loaded. Back in there is my cup. I'm all threaded. I have my, oh my goodness, I have my bobbin in there, and I'm just using white thread in the bobbin. I mean, I have black, but nobody's going to see it because, you know, it's going to be smushed and sandwiched in between. So I'm just going to load my hoop here. Now here's my design. The great thing about this design, let me move you here, is in here in design space, you can go ahead right on your embroidery machine if you have one that has an editing feature right on the screen. So you don't have to download a program to edit it. It just has where you can move it around. And I know I've showed you all that before. So if you missed out on that, go back in my other videos and I'll tell you all about how to do that. So I smushed it down to the smallest possible. So you can see here it's only 2,873 stitches and it takes 4 minutes. It tells you to have 2 different thread colors. I'm only doing the one. I'm not going to be worrying about that too much. So let me see if I can scoot you in a little closer. Okay, oh, maybe this will be a good view for you guys to be able to see. Okay, so I'm all set to go. I'm all hooped, ready to go. Double check in. Okay, that's free flowing. I'm gonna put the foot down and we're gonna begin. Excuse me. Okay, so now I've done 2 of these already and I didn't have any problem. This is a quick Adam stitch. So fingers crossed. You know how things happen with ink. You watched yesterday's video, you'll know when I go to sew something, Murphy's Law, things happen. Okay, so let me go on while that's stitching away. Hopefully you can hear me. I had got, these are like this papery stuff that you use like for masks, you know, like how masks are made. And came in a big long roll because this fabric that I got is so darn flimsy. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not good quality. Not happy with that Etsy purchase. Number one, I mean, it wasn't shipping, even though she stated mask fabric, quick shipping. Wasn't happening. So I messaged her about 3 different times. Finally, by the 3rd time, she answered, and I said, like, you know, what's the status of my order? You know, it's that free shipping, right? Oh, it's all ready. It's ready to go out. So it came, but I'm not happy with it. So I thought it's too thin, even though I put 2 of them together when I do my mask. It's just too thin for me. So I used that paper, whatever that is. It's like a woven fabric thing that they use to make masks. And I'm just going to layer that in between the 2 to make a sandwich. So what I like to do when I make my mask is I like to adhere this elastic. So I'm going to put a layer of that behind, and I'm just putting the pins there to hold it until I stitch. And I'll just stitch down these 2 just to hold the elastic on. Check and rethread the upper thread. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? My thread must have broke because I don't even see it, and I don't normally pull it out this way. Oh dear. I could feel a little tension there. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, see, we have a little knot here. That's what the problem is. And that is what they told me what may happen. I'm looking for my scissors. Is what happens with this metallic thread is when it's coming off the spool, you could even see, I'm not sure if you could see it. No, you can't see up there. Whoop, hold on. See up here, I don't even know if you can see because it's very fine. See how it twists like that? I'm not sure if you can see it. But when that goes through, then that's going to get caught on things. So that's why they recommended to put it in a cup. So look at, I have this Be-Unique cup. I don't even know where I got this from. So that's what's happening. So I have it in my cup. You take it out, just make sure everything's okay with it. Okay. And let's go ahead, whoops. Let's go ahead and rethread. And then I'll try to think if I can remember where I left off explaining to you. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me rethread. Okay. Did it go through there? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go on my screen. I'm going to click OK. What I like to do is I like to go into the menu here, and I want to go back. Let's go back 20 stitches. Oops, I'm hitting my mug. Hear that little tink, tink? Maybe if I put the mug over there. Okay. So this way it'll go back 20 stitches. Okay. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Before I start chatting away again. This was the third mask I did. I didn't have any trouble with the other ones. So maybe after you use it twice or something, maybe you should just take a look-see when you're using the least expensive brand. Not that it's cheapo, crapo thread, because my machine loves the Brother Red thread. If that's how you say it. Okay. Alright, so I was telling you how I do my mask. So I'm going to get my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch this on here, and then of course I make the sandwich with another one on top, leave an opening, turn it inside out, turn it right side out, and then go ahead and do my pleats and stitch all the way around after that. That's how I make my mask. So I have a whole pile of them. I just have a couple of misters to make to match my misses. it's just going to go. I could hear it like clicking or something. Just going to assume it's the sticky paper. Today's the final day to enter in my drawing. And when I was, of course, doing the video yesterday, I couldn't find it. But Sugar and Spice was kind enough to send me another one of these Maker's Planners 2020. Now, I know it's the end of August, but trust me, inside here, there's some fun things. Also going to throw in some Maker Planner journal cards. Oh, see, we're going to be having issues with this because you guys are here. So, yeah, this is going to be in here. So you have to go back and watch the video. It's the one I did yesterday. Let's see where we're at here. The one I did yesterday where I was making the mesh bags to wash your masks. Go in and watch that video, and it will tell you what you have to do in order to be entered to win the planner, which I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow of the live drawing. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Everybody's name that they put down that they're interested, your name's going to go in, and I'm going to just pull a name, and I'm going to give that away. I'll mail it out on Tuesday. Because tomorrow I have to take my dog for grooming. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing here. Durr, so sorry. Okay, you didn't really miss much. Just doing a stitch out. But if you're like me, I enjoy watching it stitching out. I don't know why. I just find it mesmerizing, I guess. So, we keep our fingers crossed that the thread will continue to do the last. Oh, so anyhow, I took my dog to the vet on Friday because her appointment was back in July, but with the whole COVID thing, I mean, around here in Pennsylvania, I'm in northeastern Pennsylvania, we're still kind of leery with things going on. So we're in the green, but we're still limited with things. So they had called in to reschedule her, to schedule an appointment. So I took her Friday. So she got her shots. She has a problem all the time. Okay, so now we're at the, where you should, if you wanted to, change the thread, but I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna stick with this. So she got her shots. She has a problem with her ears because they're floppy ears, and she always has like a yeast thing going on, so we got different medication for that. All of her shots, checked her all out, and she had this, I don't want to call it a lump. It's kind of a little growth on her belly. So, here she was a little worried if it was cancerous or what it was. I mean, she's 8 years old, but I mean, she's in good health. She's a little pug Dalmatian mix. And look, we're done. Ta-da! So she's a pug Dalmatian mix. Looks more like a pug, but black. And she weighs 35 pounds, that little bugger. I guess she had the COVID poundage too, like her mommy here. There we are, look at. Isn't that fabulous? So anyhow, she did a biopsy of that, and it ended up just being what she kind of called it, like a wart, you know. So I guess dogs get that. She said just keep an eye on it, and I mean, if it gets extremely large and it's causing issues, which it doesn't. I mean, it's, you know, like the size of not even a belly button kind of size, you know. So anyhow, I have to take her tomorrow to get groomed because the groomer wouldn't take her because she wasn't up to date on her shots. And we have to wait 2 days for her to, after her shots, to get groomed. So I had made the appointment knowing that she was going Friday, but oh my gosh, it was so hot here on Friday, and I walked into the vet's office, which I had to call, wait out in my car, had to call. Okay, you can come in, we have a room. Their AC wasn't working. Oh my goodness. Well, I sweat a lot to begin with. Like, I don't know if it's gross or not, but my head sweats a lot. So by the time I left there, and I had my scrubs on, and you have the mask on, because I work in a doctor's office, and I was like, I couldn't wait to get out in the car. And I think Aurora was the same way, you know. So we had to wait for the biopsy to come back and the test to come back for her ear infection thing and blah, blah, blah. So like $128 later, we were on our way home. So I'm giving her new drops for her ears, and tomorrow we're going to go to have her groomed. I've been like giving her baths, and in between I've had her nails cut. But there was like a good, oh gosh, I don't know. It was, let me take this off here. It had to be a good 2 or 3 months that she didn't have her nails clipped. And whew, her nails are long to begin with. But, so see, just peel this off here. And I could reuse this because I have this whole other side. So when I go to hoop it this time, I'm going to hoop it down here so I can do my stitching here, so you can actually use it again. And I guess if you really wanted to, you probably could position it to do, you know, how many times you could. But I'm all about getting the most out of it. But here's the back. So I'm just going to trim off those little stitches. I'm just going to use my scissors to kind of pull out some of this sticky back. And, you know, once you get it all pressed and whatnot. But there it is. So how fun. So if you're making masks, I might not make it fun too, right? So these will be sewn at the craft show, hopefully. And look, I love the glitz in it. You see how that, well, maybe you can't. See how it's like glittery. Hopefully a man would want it to have glittery on his wedding day, right? Mr. and Mrs. Maybe not. Who knows? But we'll see. So anyhow, go watch that other video and find out how you can be entered to win the planner, because I'm going to be giving it away. I'm going to do the drawing tomorrow night. So be sure to keep watching your videos so I do the drawing tomorrow to see if you're a winner. And you'll have, I'll give you a week to come back to me. And if I don't know you or have your address, you'll have to send me a PM so I have your address. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. What time is it? Oh, it's 20 after 3. Sue and Dawn are going to be coming on OML Embroidery for 4 o'clock, and we're starting a whole new project today. It's designed from Anna Good Designs, and it's a Christmas, a small little quilt kind of Christmas applique type thing. So I already purchased it back, oh my gosh, maybe about a month ago. There's always little coupons, you know, so I think I saved like 40% off the design, and I'm excited to see it. So I like to watch her stitch it out first before I attempt to do it, because this way I can then go back and watch it again through her YouTube channel while I'm stitching mine. So, you know, I already have an idea, and I just kind of feel like she's here in the room with me, because that's how I learn. I learn by watching other people's YouTube channels, by hearing things, by asking questions. And that's probably why you guys are all here too, because, you know, this day and age, I mean, there's no classes going on in person. Maybe there are where you are, but not where I am. We're still in that scare phase. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your schedule to spend a little bit with me. I hope you learned something. I always try to share what I know. I'm not an expert, but I love sharing. I love doing this, and I love having other people give it a try too. So if you have used this type of metallic thread or any kind of metallic thread, let me know. What have you come across? Let me know your experience with it. All right. Well, you have a great day, and I'll see you back here again really soon for that fun giveaway. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye for now.